4,700 meters.
Where are you coming from?
你好，
法国.
法国。
谢谢，谢谢。
It's another day in China. Welcome to the high plateaus of China. We're overlanding at 4,000 meters above sea level, putting both our Land Rover and our bodies to the test. The wind howls, the sun burns, breathing is hard, and we're camping in our home on wheels. This might very well be madness. Let's hope the heater works, otherwise we might freeze like the lakes. We'll be exploring the remote valleys of western Sichuan, uncovering lost golden monasteries, and navigating high mountain passes. This week is going to be mind-blowing. We are overlanding in China.
We are Nick and Mathilde, and we've left everything behind to travel the 7 continents with our Land Rover Defender, the Albatross.
Europe, North America, South America, Antarctica, Australia, Asia, and Africa. A world tour for real. We want to see it all.
This is day 1396 and we are in Sichuan, China.
This is the next Meridian expedition.
We just slept at 4,150 meters. How did you sleep?
I woke up maybe 2-3 times during the night, and when it's so high altitude, it's not super comfortable.
I have a big headache. You have no headache?
No headache, and we're going even higher today. We're going to 4,005. Hopefully we're not sleeping at that altitude.
Luckily, elbow turned on. Good on you, buddy. A little high five. So today, Mathilde and I, we are going with Albatross to 4,500 meters, and we're gonna go hike that is up towards a mountain that is, I forgot the name, but 5,000 meters or more high. I don't know, it might be a little snow over there. I have no idea because the peaks look all snowy. So we'll find out, but lucky for us, it's a beautiful day. It's another day in China.
Prepare yourself for a week spent at an average elevation of 4,000 meters. Our journey will take us through the western part of the Sichuan province, from the Yunnan Sichuan border to the outskirts of the giant city of Chengdu, from the snowy peaks of Yading to the Tibetan grasslands of Landong, and all the way to the iconic Yala mountain. This remote region in the heart of winter is going to be nothing short of amazing, we're sure of that. Whoa, ice on the road.
So it's not even rocks anymore, it's literally just ice falling. Pretty cool. We've just entered into Sichuan province, so goodbye Yunnan. The buildings look different.
What is Sichuan known for?
There's Sichuan spice, which is actually pretty spicy.
The pepper.
And it's actually got a bit of a anesthesia feeling to your tongue. I actually don't like it because every time we have Sichuan pepper, I just have my tongue falling asleep. But yeah, welcome to Sichuan. So now we're gonna eat even more spice. Yeah.
Have you ever tried horse jam?
Horse jam? Oh God. Somebody help me!
It's okay? Okay. I help you? Okay. Okay? 可以？名字？
名字啊？我的名字比娃娃名字啊？
名字？
啊？名字啊？
名字？
名字珍珠这里。
珍珠这里？
这里珍珠这里。
Okay. And
我的名。
Pinka?
Punka.
Punka. Okay, okay. Word means Mati, Mati, and Nika.
你们家乡
我们去法国
We picked up a lady and her grandson on the side of a mountain road. The little boy was taking tiny steps and the woman was hunched over, holding his hand as they navigated the winding road. When we offered to give them a ride, we thought they were just going a short distance. To our surprise, they were traveling much farther. At nearly 4,000 meters, they were climbing the mountain like it was a walk in the park. Life at those high elevations must be something else.
谢谢谢谢
You're welcome, we're welcome. 对不起，对不起。
This is not cheap.
It's a national park where we can see two beautiful mountains. But yeah, we had to pay 30 euros each for the first bus.
And the entrance to the park, and then another something like 20 euros to go to the next. Well, we're also being lazy and we're taking the buses.
Yeah, but you can like the first one you cannot skip it.
Nope. And this one is a 6K walk one way at 4,000 meters. we're not ready for that.
And we're lazy, it's winter.
That's like a 4-hour walk.
Such a good investment to see monkeys and summits.
Yeah.
We're going hella fast.
We're going super fast. It's dangerous to be
Oh, we
honest.
just crossed another bus. Are we bothering you guys? Tell me about those two.
They're really cute. It looks like they're a couple. They're sitting together, kind of on the barrier like this, and looking at the beautiful view. But Mathilde also thinks they're looking at the bin there. In case something gets in there, they're gonna rush into it. Double standards, but they do look cute. And we're at 4,000 meters and there's monkeys. I never thought I'd see monkeys at 4,000.
I think those little guys, normally they're much higher in the mountains, but in winter they go down to this valley to eat.
Oh, they're all going up the mountain now.
Oh no, we missed them!
Whoa. You know the Toblerone mountain?
Ah,
in Switzerland?
Matterhorn.
Yeah, that one looks like it.
It's like an icy Matterhorn. T'as le sommet avec. Non. Super fast.
这边上面有猴子，别小心，别让它抢你东西啊！
Come. This is insane. So just imagine yourself being a monk, walking here every morning, and bam, look on the right. Turn right.
Wow.
Whoa, right? Oh man.
What a view. This is the kind of temple that are truly epic. Okay. After the cold hike, like we wanted to go to the restaurants, but everything around here is closed. Almost everything. It's the low season. It's super cold in the mountains. So we packed Albo and we found this place is a Tibetan place. It's super nicely decorated. It's really everything homemade kitchen. And we've ordered food and it's pretty good. What did we order?
So we have here eggplant, very greasy but good. We ordered rice with potatoes and beef, which is actually probably my favorite here, along with the dumplings and some spice. And to order, we had to order from the menu here, which is just images because we otherwise can't understand anything. And it's cool because it's like full Tibetan decorations. So
Yeah. Cheers. The place is super pretty. It's all homemade food, and we're also using that opportunity to upload videos because we don't have Starlink with us.
no starting.
Last night we slept on the parking lot of a temple. We asked, it's allowed, next to the road, but we were too tired to go too far. And now we have all the elders of the area that are walking in circle clockwise around the temple. You have those prayer wheels, so they move them as they walk. We've seen that in many villages in the region. And it's usually the elders who do it, but you see all kind of generations. Even the people who barely can walk, they're going around. But it's really impressive to see people who walk with the cane and struggle, and they still do it.
Now it's time for us to head to the next mountain valleys, which is quite a bit away. Well, it is so cold in the evenings that we, even with the water at 40 Celsius, we just can't take the shower. So our new trick for today, the same we had done in the US when it was winter, is we're just gonna do it like full sun, like at midday or 3 p.m., you know? So full sun on us, perfect shower, 40 Celsius, steaming bath, shower. And then that way in the evenings, we're sweating. Ready for that?
I love the idea. So now the shallow water is at 8 Celsius. Nick is going to warm it up to 40.
Yeah.
And yours truly will be beautifully fresh after that.
Thank you. Bah, on prend alors, hein. On doit éloigner. What an epic village. Literally on its own mountainside over there. To get there you have to take this little track that brings you there, and it's just them and the monastery. And Mathilde with the drone saw that there was a basketball court. So at least they've got some sort of fun.
And the golden roof of the monasteries, you can see them shining from the other side of the valley.
It's so nice, yeah.
We continue climbing higher, each turn revealing a new surprise. Sometimes it's the golden roof of an epic monastery, shining in the distance. Other times it's herds of yaks grazing near flag pyramids. From inside the car, the sun outside makes the weather seem almost inviting. But the reality is far different. At elevations above 4,000 meters, the lakes during the season never unfreeze, and temperatures rarely rise above zero, even in the middle of the day. And when they do, the icy winds quickly put that to the rest.
walking on a completely frozen lake. Mathilde's playing football with ice cubes. Check this out. 4,600 meters. Yo, what's up? Whoa, so much wind.
Epic.
Look at this, look at this. 4,700 meters. Oh, it's cold. It is right now. Only 3. It's not even that cold. It's 3 Celsius, but with the wind, it's like minus 5.
With the wind, it's minus 10, I
Yeah.
think. But like, that's why the hair is all messy. The flags were so impressive, and the mountain range is so cool. And we still didn't find a lunch place, so lunch today, chocolate chips cookies,
Yep.
and something we've never tried before, cucumber flavor lays.
Wow.
Wow.
That's gonna be so good.
So you are tasked with the first cucumber chip.
God, I have no. So hard to, like, you know, you're drinking water and it's an effort at 4,700 meters.
Yeah, definitely.
You're like trying to catch your breath. But also my fingers are getting like chicken hands, so cold. Oh, somebody's out there.
Oh, road. It's my dreamer car, my dreamer car.
Dream car.
Yes, it's my dreamer car.
啊
Where I come
你
from?
好，
法国。
法国。
啊，法国。汉语说这么好。
听
我原计划去年去欧洲的。
We just know 你好，法国。Where are you from?
黑龙江哈尔滨，哈尔滨。
Harbin.
对，
黑龙江。
哈尔滨。
North, south, east.
Yes. No. 东北。Southwest.
Southwest.
Southwest.
Southwest. Okay. It's home.
Yeah.
Where are you? Go.
Now we go to Chengdu, but several days and we go to Chengdu.
Pardon?
Chengdu?
Chengdu.
But first we go to the glacier.
Oh,
The glacier? Big glacier. Home something.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's cool. Quite cool.
Zaijian!
Bye, Jen.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, it smells like cucumber.
Yeah. You know, they're just refreshing. They're alright. That one's refreshing and it's alright. That's bad. Yuck.
I love cucumber, but cucumber chips was a nice try. Nice try.
We are definitely not sleeping at this altitude.
No.
We need to go down, yo.
We're not sleeping here. The harshness of the climate is matched only by the beauty of the landscapes. We're struggling to fully grasp the immensity of these high altitude deserts. My head at least mine, begins to feel the effect of the ever-increasing elevation. As the sun sets, we search for a sheltered valley just below 4,000 meters to spend the night.
Seriously, going unguided and seeing all of this at our own rhythm without a convoy. We do love traveling with people, but not like a convoy, like set up schedule type thing. Convoy, like, you know, friends, and then whatever we feel like doing, we do it. But it's hard to find, I think, anybody who's traveling China by themselves. So I think we're gonna be alone a lot of the time, unless we travel with Chinese, but we haven't found any yet. Anyway, this is awesome. This is so good. If you're going to China, do it this way. It's so good, so good. I mean, it is a high altitude village, but it almost looks abandoned, you know? It looks like there's very, very few people, almost nothing happening. Whoa, look, there's a quad bike service, quad bike tour service. But it looks so empty.
The only ones we see is the old people running around, walking around the towers.
Yeah. It's interesting. So strange, huh?
So strange.
Looks like a satellite viewing, like it's
Oh, you're right.
capsules.
Maybe they can observe stars.
We're right now on route G227, and we've been driving on a plateau of 4,000 meters for the past 30 minutes, and I think it still goes on for 30 minutes. And surrounding us are mountains that are still a lot higher, so I don't know, maybe 5,000 meters around us. This place is incredible, and everything is, you know, it's winter, so everything is dead. It just looks like a desert, and everybody's got like big colorful coats and furs on, and they're just all, and the yaks are just walking around with all the fur in the wind. It must be freezing. The rivers here are all kind of, you know, with icicles on the corners. You don't want to get out of the car, you know? It's like
We ended up going down in elevation. The high plateaus level down into small valleys. Still have this super painful bar on the forehead, so I'm actually happy to go down in elevation. I also got to do a call with our health insurance. We have this 24/7 service where we can call doctors and ask for advice, and they said, okay, if you're going down in elevation, then the headache should get better, drink a lot, eventually things will settle, you call back if you have any issue. Good reminder to always get a travel insurance when you travel, because I mean we've learned it firsthand with Nick. Something is quickly happened, and when it happens so remote in different countries, it gets so expensive if you have to go to the hospital. Our insurance, Shapka insurance, covered it entirely. So get a travel insurance. We actually got a discount code from Shapka with the code Expedition5. You get 5% on all of your travel insurance. They're super reliable, they answer super fast. They've really covered us in different instances. They do repatriation, they cover from the first dollar spent. They cover a wide range of sports and activities. I even checked this time, they also cover high elevation activities. So we're covered here. We've been with Shapka Insurance for many years through many different countries, and we're sticking with them. They've been having our back since the beginning. So thank you guys at Shapka. So I'll drink a lot of water. Hopefully now lower in elevation the head will get better. We'll get a good night of sleep because all this wind and high elevation was quite tiring. And tomorrow morning we show you where we are. So last night we ended up going down from the plateau in a super narrow valley. It's really hard to find spots down there. So we're like, okay,
We went on the Chinese app WeChat, and they have a mini program that helps you find campsites. So we went there and we saw a lot of like homestay that were offering camping. So we just ended picking one, and there was no one. So we knocked. We were like, ni hao, ni hao. And then this guy came up and picked us up, and we ended up at his house. It's a traditional Sichuan house, or at least it looks like it. How was your night?
Oh, it was good. We're at 2,700 meters, so I actually slept much better. It was a really good night. And here it was pretty quiet. So, and we had a hot shower, so and that's just it's a good like reset, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing beats the hot shower.
Yeah, and lower altitude.
Yeah.
So our camping owner there is very, very in love with our car, and he keeps going around, like, to check everything. He's like, good, good, good. Anyway, he's been really nice. His daughter also lives here, and
the grandfather.
The grandpa. I think it's time for us to go now. There's a cat that saw earlier. All right, well, you ready to go? We're gonna go that way. I'm thinking we're gonna go back a little bit up into the mountains, and it's the autonomous area of Tibet. So there's gonna be a lot of Tibetan flags, Tibetan-looking architecture, Tibetan-looking houses, and so it's gonna be good.
Bye bye. Dajen. Dajen. The grandfather is so happy.
Gosh, man, there's so many good people everywhere. It's so like you just want to like stay with them for a few days. You want to learn their ways. You want to learn their atmosphere, what they do on a daily. You want to help them out. You want to learn about them. But like, you know, then you gotta keep going because you only got 3 months visa, and it's like, oh man, it's hard, you know. And that's just what's cool about traveling like this, is that you really have the opportunity to go down to the basics, like, you know, give somebody a smile, you know, shake a hand, meet somebody, learn about them, ask them about their name. Then when you're in the big cities, and we were in the big cities before, working, like in the Paris metro, oh god, everyone's just stepping on each other's foot. And if you know, say, hey, what's your name? What are you doing? They'll think you're weird. That here, it's like, come on, come with me, let's go, I'm gonna show you around. Here, come, let's go cook this or whatever. And it's, I don't know, it's freaking awesome. So, loving it. Driven as high as the tallest peak in Europe. Yet here, in this region, there are always higher mountains looming over us. Far off in the distance, we spot an epic summit rising out of the grasslands, and like an island in an ocean. We exchange looks. This mountain wasn't on our map. We have to go see it. The closer we get, the more it seems impossible to approach, yet we know we have to get closer. To do that, we'll have to continue by foot.
your okay fit and then you start hiking at those elevations.
Yeah, we feel like we got no energy. Ni hao, hen hao. So there's another hiker on the path here. Chinese. He's going much further than us. He's going to the other side of the valley. Easily a 2 days hike. So with his big backpack there, he's got all his camping gear. 你的名字？
你树妖，
倪书瑶. That's his name. 倪书瑶.
不可不，
Bookable.
对。
Okay. I'm only going up to the little lake here, but okay. Wash Nika. Okay. Mati. How? Okay. There's the lake.
You found the lake?
Yeah! Frozen.
Wow.
Wow. We haven't hiked in a little bit because, well, it's been so cold and we just couldn't, put in our mind that we were gonna go hike at 4,000 meter altitude and just be out of breath the whole time, which we are right now. But actually, when we did this hike with Matteo, said it's actually really good that we forced ourselves to do this because we love hiking, but gosh, it's so cold and it's so high in altitude and you just kind of get lazy. But here we are. So frozen lake back there, Tibetan flags. Mathilde went somewhere over there, she's coming back, and then we're gonna go down that way and see if we can step on that lake. We won't go too far because, gosh, that'd be cold if we fell in it. All right, well, this place is awesome. I think we're at 4,200 meters. It took us an hour to come up here. We were really slow, but the way down will be real fast. Yeah, I'm glad we're doing this. I think Mathilde as well. We're just, this is cool. This is cool. And I think this is one of our favorite national parks so far in China. There's so many more to see. Well, we would have been upset if we didn't do this hike, so. What a campsite. Albatross, Mathilde, me, and the view on the high mountain. Beautiful, huh?
This campsite has a water point, is far from the road, has an epic viewpoint, has a little cultural element with the pride flags around and in the back. It's a top 3?
I don't know top 3, but top 10 for sure.
It's a top 10. It's a top 10.
100%, yeah.
Clap, 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 clap.
I know, I mean...
We're so close.
Beautiful.
We're really at the feet.
Yeah.
And there's us. Hey chef, what did you get?
So tonight we got high gastronomy. We got Chinese noodle made by yours truly.
Instant.
We put half of the spices because Mathilde doesn't like too spicy.
Bula, bula.
Bula means no, not too spicy in Chinese, or not spicy. So it's freezing, but we're high on excitement and motivation with everything that's going on around us, especially the mountain. So we kind of forget. But I bet when we go in, our fingers will just fall off. Here you go. Stay warm with these.
Thank you, thank you.
Cheers.
Pour me soup, pour me soup.
Hold on, I gotta use some sauce.
It's going to take a long time with this method.
We got time.
I got time. We've got this nice orange color heating on the side of the mountains. Wow. Slept good. It was really cold last night. Diesel liter went strong. It did stop this morning for unknown reasons, but
I think it's because the sun, I hope.
you think?
Yeah, and it thought it was not that cold anymore.
We'll
It's got a brain
tonight.
of its own.
We'll know tonight. No more headaches, so I think at least my body is getting used to elevation. Nick didn't have a headache, so it's okay. And no, we're super happy we found this spot, so we're saying goodbye to the mountain, goodbye to the river, goodbye to the prayer flags. We're not too sure what we're going to find today. You know, another mountain's hiding another thing. We think there's some glaciers, we've seen some pictures. We'll know soon.
Yeah,
We never know what we're going to do.
Not really. Okay, goodbye little stream, glacial water. Goodbye mountain up there. Goodbye flags. Okay, Albo, let's go. Mathilde found her phone. Woohoo! Yay!
I found my phone.
So what happened to your phone? Phew!
It was lying on the ground at the campsite.
We went for the hike and Mathilde's like, oh, where's my phone? And we looked everywhere and we couldn't find it. And then I looked on Find Friends and we found it back at our campsite.
So much money and so much trouble avoided by finding it again. Thank you.
Mathilde, have you just figured out a system?
I figured out life, no tripod, no problem. You are a bit lower, you are a bit on the left, on the right.
Wow, so good.
So good.
And with the view of that mountain.